Good morning, dear friends. New day, new beginning, and always the opportunity to start anew. That's the secret of life. As Emmanuel says, the science of renewal. We need to learn it. And Kardec Radio is here to help us, extending a hand to one another, saying, let's start over. Let's begin anew. After all, we are in a school. And today, the Portuguese poet Joao de Deus, through the medium Chico Xavier, in the book Parnassus from Beyond the Tomb, the book ever, first book published by Chico Xavier in his mediumistic works through the Brazilian Spiritist Federation in 1932. He was only 21, 22 years of age. And what you're reading came through his young, youthful hands, but very, very experienced mind. And I say this because he surrendered to the call of life, the divine call to serve. And this poem today, it's about education, the temple of education. The Portuguese poet João de Deus, through Chico Xavier, writes in the Temple of Education. The Master gave divine gifts from his flame, his spirit shining pure, serene, and bright, and cried, as crowds beheld the moving sight, let all the little children come in my name, for in the hearts of children, free from blame, there dwells a light of grace, of love, of right. And from the glow, the Lord of peace takes might to guide new paths where souls may stake their claim. You who hold faith that comforts, lifts, and cheers, make of your home a school through all the years, where love, humility, and justice reign. For moral triumphs are the soul's true aim, the glory sought beyond life's fleeting frame. Mamma mia, masterpiece, masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. I mean, anybody can try sitting down and writing a poem. It doesn't come easily. And there are people who are experienced and very versed on this. They've learned it. You can learn it. But this level, it requires a lot of experience. It's a poem that says about this temple of education that is our life on earth under Jesus' guidance. Jesus gives us, he shares, he distributes his divine gifts. And he says, come. We all have a little child inside of us that needs a lot of help. And it's to that inner child that we need to attend and bring what he says here. You, he says, you who hold faith that comforts, lifts, and cheers, make of your home a school through all the years, where love, humility, and justice reign, for moral triumphs are the soul's true aim. So what is the goal of our life? What is the curriculum? Some people claim, I don't know what I came here to do. How am I going to make it right? It's very simple. What is right is right. What is not right is not right. Do to others what we would like to receive. What would I like people talking about me? What would I like people to look at me and be sincere and honest, right? So I should do the same. I want people to care for me. Are we caring for others? I want people to respect me. Am I respecting others? I want people to help me. Am I helping others? I am always shocked to see the level of selfishness and pride when people are upset that others don't help them. And the question is, do you help people out? Because how can I demand people's help if I don't help? And people are gonna say, but Vanessa, at work I help people. Let me remind everybody that at work, the job we do is being paid. So if we do a good job, it's already paid. It's no charity, okay? There's no charity there. Like, oh, I help my co-workers. You're supposed to. I help my boss. You're supposed to. I help my subordinates. You're supposed to. This is no charity. True charity is having goodwill towards everyone without distinction, even towards somebody we consider an enemy. They ask for our help or they need help, we help. We don't say, I'm not going to help this person because look what they've done. We help. But the point here is saying, if we already have this faith inside of us, do you think you do? Do we already have that faith that comforts, that lifts our spirits, that cheers us up? Then let's transform our home in a school through all the years where love, humility, justice reign, for moral triumphs are the soul's true aim. So if we're parents, make no mistake, our goal is not to send kids to school. It's to love them so dearly that when they go to school, they love others, they respect people, they are good friends, they are good students. It's impossible to be a Christ follower if I don't love studying. So if you don't love and your kid doesn't love, time to change. Because instruction is the first step to education. Education is not instruction. Instructions is the information that we need to change our ways, our habits. New habits is through education. And the true aim is to practice love, humility, and justice. And justice is about respecting people's rights. So if a co-worker likes eating bananas every day and I like apples, to be just, I need to respect their right to choose bananas and vice versa. Humility meaning it's not all about us. We need to stop this self-centeredness. It's a killer. It's the killer of the soul. When we go to the Gospel according to Spiritism, there is a whole chapter about meekness, humility, and they talk about pride. There are spirit messages that say, and one of them is from Emmanuel, and it talks about how our lives will be covering up the virtues we have already acquired because of our pride. Pride can overshadow our beauty. So, love, humility, justice. If we think we're doing the good, there's always another level, always. Nobody's going to push us. Nobody's going to say, Vanessa, you have to do more. No, not even the good spirits. They're always going to invite. They're very kind and subtle. They don't interfere. They influence. They support. But they do not. They encourage. They instruct. But they don't harass us. Good spirits are never going to be obsessors. They're never going to say, I'm tired of you. You're not listening to me. No, no, no. They're never going to say this. They understand. They're going to try different ways until we get it. So what is our exercise today? To feel that we are in this temple of education. Master Jesus is our teacher, and he's calling us to make moral triumphs our true aim. Am I more patient today than yesterday? Am I more loving today than yesterday? Am I more humble than yesterday? When people try to be too big, too great, it's because they're not well. Because the good spirits, they imitate Jesus. And Jesus was such an easygoing person. He wouldn't make himself look like he was the greatest. No. He made himself so similar to us that some people didn't recognize him. Similar in what? In our humanity. Laughing because some people think that the great masters need to be far away, mysterious, silent. And when they talk in a certain tone. That's not true. The true ones and the one master, the master of all masters, Jesus, he laughed, he smiled, he embraced, he kissed, he caressed, he taught, he cared. He was firm and kind at the same time. In that school, if we aim at it, we're going to be stronger in our moral triumphs. And when we discarnate, graduation day, I can't wait for that day. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna make it? We're gonna make it together. We're gonna celebrate in the afterlife. We made it, thanks to Spiritism, thanks to Kardec, Chico Xavier, and all this amazing legion of servants of the Master of all masters who are telling us, keep coming, keep trying, start anew, begin anew. The past is blessed. It's now a new moment. Let's sow today. Sow love, humility, and justice. And tomorrow, it's party time in the sense of clear conscience, new beginnings. Let us celebrate with our prayer, talking to God. There's nothing better than talking to God all the time and especially together. Thank you, God, for the many lessons we've been learning, and we hope to solidify in our daily experiences. Thank you for these teachings that are so supreme. We visualize our world as a dear school for our souls, a hospital for our wounds, and an office of divine works. In this togetherness, we feel so much joy. The joy of living and learning, of progressing and never regressing. We visualize your energy medicine now being poured onto us. Breathing in and out. We allow ourselves to be fully permeable to your harmony, to your care, to your embrace. And we visualize our homes being enveloped in your loving care, our workplaces, our children's schools, every hospital, every clinic, being enveloped in your loving light, every corner of every place on earth being illuminated. May we aim higher today at being of goodwill, no matter how tired we are, no matter how sad we may be, no matter the troubles we have to solve, we are with you. We surrender to your loving care, to your healing, and we would like to use this day with consciousness of our precious opportunity to partake in the co-creation of your universe. May everyone in this circle of prayer feel the shower of healing light, strengthening, protecting, and encouraging us to always love more. Thank you, God. And so be it. It feels so good. We're so fortunate. We want the whole world to feel it too, right? To feel the blessings of praying. Spiritism is unique because the science of the spirits is the only one that teaches us to pray. Chapter 27 of the book, The Gospel According to Spiritism, followed by chapter 28, which is a collection of prayers teaching us to pray. Thank you, friends. Thank you for this partnership in the good. Today, let's aim higher. Feel ourselves in this school of life with Master Jesus right here with us. Thank you to all those who came here to join forces with us, this partnership in the good. Thank you, Lu. Thank you, Sidera. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Slavic. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Rosane. Thank you, Ebony. Thank you, Narciso. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, DSP. Thank you, Camila Guerreiro. We wish you all live and on demand a beautiful day and a wonderful night in God's love. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at another morning prayer here at Cardiac Radio, where we're daily nourishing our souls, friends. Thank you.